Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragalia Foundry, a fan channel where everything Dragalia Lost can be found. It happened with Galen Knott, and it happened again, y'all. I got Alberius on one of my free daily tenfold summons. So you may have seen on the first day I was able to get a copy of Hycothonius. On the second day I actually managed to pick up Alberius perfectly for free. So we're actually able to build up a stash with the 2.5-year anniversary. Very, very excited to check out Alberius, but am waiting on that last Sunlight Stone so I can give him his proper dragon, Hycothonius. So for today, it's another episode of Royale Rumble, where every week I attempt to win the Alberian Battle Royale with a new adventure. And starting today, Sunday, we have a new dragon in the Battle Royale in the form of Hycothonius, so I figured who better to pair him with than Alberius himself. It turns out Alberius has his own Royale skill as well, so we're going to check that out together. Pretty excited to get to use him here, haven't really played too much with sword adventurers, but moreover, I'm just excited to sort of brew and brainstorm with this new character. I really want to try him out against Legend Kayan, as well as against Mursayati and the Elysium raid boss, but again, just going to wait a day to get that last unbind or last Sunlight Stone I need to finish unbinding my Hycothonius. So for today, Battle Royale it is. So far, off to a slow start here, just really attacking some of these little ads, getting some whetstones to level up. That's a pretty nice Slayer strength pickup there, so let's see if we can't defeat a few enemies to take advantage of that. But otherwise, I'm hoping we can get a win. I've done about 3 rounds. I got second, third, and then one where I lost really quickly, so hopefully we can get a victory off. One thing I've noticed with Alberius' skill is it's very powerful. It hits a pretty wide range away, but also it can be interrupted in the portion where he's starting to shapeshift by some affliction-causing skills that are a little bit higher hit priority. So it is something to be mindful of if you're trying to use that to knock people out. You may want to start it when they've fallen down, like against that Francesca there. We won't go for the gold whetstone, seems a little bit too unnecessarily risky. And now that we're along the border of the miasma, we can knock out some of these AI that tend to cluster here. And there you saw my skill got interrupted, as I mentioned. But if we knock out some of these, we should be able to power up our Slayer strength, so that seems like a pretty good way to go. Hopefully you get our skill pretty soon here, since it could help really clean things up in this type of situation. And getting some lag, but we got our skill off, and beautiful. Just beautiful to see how that handles the AI so nicely. So here's a Linus, probably a computer as well, and so much for Linus. But now we're in a pretty good position. I suppose we could just attack some of these enemies, the Manticores included, to get some more Slayer strength. I'm very curious if y'all decided to summon for Alberius or not. Now our free daily tenfolds are up, so if you're going for it, now may be the time you want to do so. Of course, you could always wait until toward the end of the banner if you want to go that route. And one thing I don't think I even mentioned, but on my Alberius tenfold, I also got a platinum prize, so I actually ended up getting a adamantite ingot, which was a pretty nice pickup as well. So very, very lucky and very fortunate this 2.5-year anniversary. After going so hard for Panther, I feel like it was very much a blessing to not have to wail for anything this time around. Although, have to admit that Sunlight Stone pack is tempting just because I know I want to unbind Hycothonius, yet I also anticipate Reborn Nidhogg, eventually Reborn Agni, might also be dragons that I'm interested in investing in as well. So anyway, we haven't really ran into any more players other than the few we saw early on, and most of those were AI, so accidentally got poisoned there, but here we go. Here's where everybody's at. Let's see if we can't take out this person, or at least do a little bit of damage. I think I saw at least 3 people on the map here. So I think, was that RKO? Maybe. And things are getting a little bit dicey. We do have 2 dragons, and sometimes if you hold on to your other dragon too long, you can't really take advantage of it, but we also have a nice skill setup here. We have our dragon skill, or regular skill rather, which is our first skill, which is pretty good for chasing. That person seems like they're trapped, that Yuya, so I think we have a pretty nice situation with them, although they paralyzed us, so that's not great. And over here we have a Seimei, so it seems like a Seimei and a Yuya are left. We're going to want to be careful. We lost sight of Yuya. There he is. And, oh man, I could have sworn that would have hit Yuya because it hit such a wide area, but looks like he was able to hide behind it. One thing is, with all these obstacles, you can avoid some hits that otherwise look like they would be direct attacks. But, oof, That was a close one. And that was an unfortunate one where we got paralyzed with our 2 dragons. We're going to low HP, no skills left. This is not looking good. Let's try hide and let them fight each other. And I think we'll get our skill off and then we'll go for a dragon, but maybe I should have gone for the dragon sooner. Especially since the skill did nothing. We dragoned after that person though, so that's good. And then they had a dragon themselves, so they're probably gonna win at this point. Oh, somehow they're out of dragon. Yo! Okay, we got very lucky there, and we're able to sneak out the win with Alberius. Super, super cool. I'm just pumped to check him out in the normal gameplay of Dragalia Lost. Definitely going to be doing some Legend Kaiyan, doing some raid battles as well with him. He seems to be a really strong adventurer. I feel very fortunate to have gotten him. Looks potentially good, looking ahead to the Sinister Dominion. But that is going to do it for today, everyone. Let me know how your Alberius summons went in the comments below. Let me know if you're playing the Battle Royale for this month and what you think of Hycothonius. Otherwise, thank you as always for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.